those books that just... Yeah. Gonna come right out and say it. Reached by Condie was everything you could hope for in the final novel of the Match trilogy. That is to say, awesome. Romance, tears, amazing writing, more tears, awesome action, heavy sobbing. Seriously good stuff. Just so you know where I stand here before I get to my next point. After I finished the book, I made the huge mistake of checking some free-for-all forums for reviews about Reached. A good amount of them were positive. Some were not. Which is fine if I didn't catch a common theme in almost all of the ones that irked me to the point where the only thing keeping me from tossing my computer out the window was that all my final papers are on it. And the internet. If I see one more person compare a dystopian novel to The Hunger Games. Don't get me wrong, if you're doing it to prove a specific point, you're all good. If you're actually trying to critique a novel because it's not The Hunger Games, no, that is not okay. This whole I don't like Kasha or Triss or June as much as Katniss Everdeen thing needs to stop. Unless I missed the part where the author popped in a little questionnaire at the end of the novel. Hey, do you like my character more than you like Katniss Everdeen? Explain. No one asked you! Still not understanding? Let me explain to you in a musical! The Hunger Games was not the first dystopian novel, and doesn't serve as a mold for the other ones to fill. Dystopian novels are no copycats of Hunger Games. The genre has existed since like 1835. Got it? Need me to sing it again? No? Cool. Let's move on. Condie has done it again! Condie, I mean, you're probably not watching this, because why would you? You're just so... oh my goodness. But, I adore your writing so much. Condie has this writing style that is like candy to my eyeball skins, for serious lack of better phrase. It's poetic and it flows beautifully. But here's the best part. No unnecessary fluff. Nothing feels like it's pointless. Everything fits. Kasha, Kai, and Xander have very distinct voices that make you feel close to each one of them, and the plot is just terrifying. Like, in the grand scheme of dystopian literature, few stories have shooken me up as much as the Match trilogy has. Because the idea of taking away art and writing and poetry, the bland world that leaves behind, having to fight for your right to observe the written word and handcrafted beauty? Now let us observe the characters. Kasha, girl, I love you. I had my issues with you and your weird name in the past. I used to think it was Cassia and that just pissed me off. But you pulled through in the end and it turns out your name is Kasha. Okay, freaking Kasha Reyes. Slow clap it out, girl. You made it through some really freaky stuff. And your character development? Oh, yes. It's been an honor taking this fictional journey with you. Kai, marry me. Please? No, but seriously. Xander, I love you, but marry someone else. That's right. This is happening to you twice. I'm an awful person. No, but seriously, I didn't think I'd like you in the end, but I really did. I don't hate Kai. I respect him, but that doesn't mean I think he should be with Kasha. I think she should be with whomever she wants to be with, and I still believe it could be me in the end. That is the most sensible thing I've ever heard a point of the love triangle say. Respect. In fact, do you know why the love triangle in the Match trilogy works better than 99.9% of other love triangles and other young adult fiction? The characters have a plausible reason to care for one another. Every character in said triangle respects the other. So the contention between them isn't constant and actually makes sense when it happens. None of the characters are purposely made to be unlikable. Condie could have made Xander a pointless douchebag that just kind of wanders around the trilogy for the sake of making up point 3 in the love triangle. But she didn't, because she rules. Same goes with Indy's character, whose final words in the scene with Kai made me cry ugly, ugly tears. Basically, Condie uses the love triangle to make a very effective point. Love is messy. Love is hard. Love can be unrequited. Not everyone wins all the time. Good job, Ali Condie! So the characters are wonderful, as they always have been, and the plot is like doing cardio intervals. What the heck? No, 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 no! Oh, okay. What? Okay, we're still good. Like, here's the plot. Cool! The rising is beginning. Don't worry, we have a cure. Mutation. What? We planned for this. Okay, good. Another mutation. This can't be good for my health. Anyway, the entire book was so compelling and demanded my emotional investment from the get-go. And I know some people prefer to read books from a detached, semi-objective perspective, but I really believe that you have to put yourself in each of the characters' shoes to get the full experience, especially with Reached. That's just the best reading experience right there. I was just blown away by the whole thing, and in the end I was tearing out my hair in panic. It was written to be so emotionally touching that I found myself tearing up at really weird parts. Kai getting sick, Kasha singing to him while he's out, Indy saying goodbye to Kai, Bram telling his mother about seeing his father's body, and just poor Xander, and oh man, Ali Condie, why? Does my pain make you happy? Are you happy? Anyway, I am and always will be a huge fan of the Match trilogy. It's both something I recommend, and I will reread and reread and reread until the end of time. Congratulations, Ali Condie, on the finale of such a wonderful series, and I beg you to please keep writing. I need you. You can make up for my tears with more books. And then when you make me cry with those books, you can make up for those tears with even more books. Please? Anyway, thank you for such a great series and all the hard work you've put into it. I love these books, such a great story, and I'm so glad that you had the bravery to tell it, to write it all down. Thank you. Seriously though, Kai, if you ever get sick of Kasha,